Well, good morning, friends. It is Tuesday morning here, and I am getting ready to go into work. It's still a little dark this morning, and I'm a little tired. I stayed out last night for a little while and watched the stars here. Oh my goodness. So it was like a calm night. There was like no wind right on the coast. They have like little benches, like, I don't know, maybe every 200 yards. And so found a little bench that wasn't being taken and tried to find some stars that I'm a little more aware of than I was the Big Dipper back in fifth grade. And so and watched a couple of the falling stars or comets. I'm not sure what they were. But oh my goodness, it was just beautiful up there. And then got a chance to come home and get some rest, but didn't get enough because I woke up in the middle of the night. Some of you must have needed prayer. That's all I could say. Because, yeah, yeah. So see these eyes that are red. Tell me that I love you. You know who you are. Anyway, just taking a few minutes this morning to say good morning, and I hope that you have a beautiful day, and to tell you I finished the book. So I will probably try and do a reading of that this afternoon if I get a moment where I can do that. And that way you guys will get a sneak preview before we take it to print. And then also, I kind of had something on my heart. It was coming from a couple different directions. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to share that. And that is the beauty of the body, that we are many members, but one body. And so in the collective, in the connections, right? There's a flowing together. And the less resistance we have, the more easy it is to flow, right? So when you have, if I have two things trying to pull the different directions, it causes strain, right? Just by the nature of the tension of the two different directions. If I have something that's not, like, say, for instance, aligning, like, say, for instance, I'm not going to say so much in the body, but let's just say using like cars as our example. So the cars are on a street that says one way. So they've all been and subjected themselves to the laws for the order to maintain traffic that's fluid and to minimize casualties, so that we all listen and respond to the directions so that no one gets hurt and we can get where we need to go as quickly as possible. So it's the most efficient and the safest route, right? And so if someone just decides that they're above the rules and someone just decides to do what's best for them and they don't consider the collective, it automatically puts the collective at jeopardy, and could cause, in that sense, it opens up more possibilities for us, for that safety to not be maintained, right? That protection that comes with the flowing together. So I just feel like I've been seeing like a little bunch of little rebels just wanting to do their own thing and not considering the bigger picture. And I see what they don't see yet. And I hope that awakening comes quickly because it puts others at jeopardy and it also hampers the movement forward, right? For everyone and everything. So, sometimes you're like, well, what's the answer? How do you get them to see clearly, or how? And that's just, it's not my job. It's not your job. But our job is to live by example and to live in the flow. And so when we're thinking about spiritually, it just means continuing to live aligned with the spirit, continuing to flow, continuing to grow, continuing to love, and to be filled with those fruits so that wherever you go, when you come up against things that are resisting, that there's an overflow that keeps splashing and hopefully cleansing or giving an example and shining light into those areas where it's gray or they're non-responsive or they're numb or they're hardened, or they're just a refusal. There's a refusal, right? And a lot of that comes from either fear or lack of understanding or absolute pride and really just not realizing how frail they are. That's just a deception. So anyway, just thought I would throw those thoughts out there for our praying and for our consideration this morning. And I hope you have a great and glorious, love-filled, and victorious day, my friends. Bye for now.